Good line! Yes!
Yes!
Good line!
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So we've got another episode in the speedrun series of the builds. This is my oldest speedrunner, my Typhon 325mm GT, or 808 as we call them, so 8 scale on-road 8S. It's the first speedrun car I ever built and run. The first run I ever did with it did 99 mile an hour. I built it in January 21, running a hobby wing motor and XLX2. Took it to my first Rosser event in August 2021. Had a white and black shell on it. Kept running it. I got up to 159 with the hobby wing motor and the XLX2. Kept running, kept pushing with it, changed a few things, went to a TP 4070, ended up at 173 mile an hour last year. That was running the orange and blue body. So this year we made a few changes again, and we're ready to go at the Yes Mate event. So hoping to break into the 180s with this. The fastest 325mm Typhon belongs to Christopher Barnes, a top guy and an awesome driver. His is 180 mile an hour. Mine's the second fastest at 173. So I'm hoping to beat that this year. So yeah, I'll show you a bit about the car. Obviously, Jaguar body, custom winglets, custom made splitter, custom made wing blade, which is on a Typhon low profile wing mount. It's adjustable. I can ramp it up if I want, but that's the angle I like. It's less than the rake of the back of the body is if you leave the back of the body in, but more than if you have nothing. So that's how I've found the car drives the best. I have run the car with no shocks, and I couldn't get it. He didn't like it, so I've gone back to running shocks now. So yeah, this year we've got a 2022 kV 4080 cm XLX2 still, 9 mod 55 kg servo, Scotch servo saber delete. That's an RC all wheel AWD link, M3 steering Ackerman chassis with a limited run from CRCU, flat bottom chassis with a 3D printed wedge which replicates the kick up at the front. Now that is something that I eventually decided to do away with. So one of the big issues with a Typhon is the adverse shaft angle at the back, because the motor mount's offset over here. With a short shaft at the back, that angle's increased, and once you start pushing over 130, 140, it really does start to increase the wear and the friction build up in the cups. So I decided to centralise the drivetrain, move the rear chassis brace over to clear the shaft, ran it like that, and when I'm working on my limitless, I was looking at that chassis layout, and and the limitless, the front and rear diffs are raised up, so the shafts are flat, and I thought, I think I need to try and incorporate that into my car in the aim of increasing the efficiency of the drivetrain, because obviously the less drag there is in the drivetrain, the faster your car's going to go. So I decided that that's what I was going to do, and as you can see, we've got flat shafts right through. We've also got, if I can get the camera in there, the front input cup is parallel to the chassis, so the kick-up's gone away. And how I did that was I had two limitless infraction chassis that were bent, a bit beat up, and I chopped the front and rear sections off two of them. I flattened the front pieces and then basically bolted the diffs through those into the chassis. All that went together great, but obviously the problem with that is because you're changing that angle, that 7-degree angle at the front, and you're bringing it forward. I then made a custom carbon fibre top plate, which is actually longer between here and here, to allow it obviously all to tie in. So yeah, and it was a bit of a gamble. I wasn't sure if it would all hold together, but it did. I run it like this at round 3. You know, these shafts aren't new. These are what I run 173 mile an hour with. The wear is absolutely minimal. The efficiency in the drivetrain is really good, and it's much smoother now. So going forward, I'm quite confident that the drivetrain is now efficient enough to be able to get the best out of the motors. And yeah, we're hoping for 180 mile an hour. Maybe not first run, but you know, I'm not there to play games. Recently fitted some scorched rear hubs with the oversizing of bearings. They're a really nice bit of kit, and for the money, I personally think that they are fantastic. Majority of the rest of it's stock, apart from obviously the custom front tower, the splitter, and because I used the ends of the infraction chassis, I've then got a mount there for the diffuser and the mount there for the front splitter. Obviously it's still chopped down to fit on the Typhon chassis. Scorched battery buckles, M2C rear brace, V2 motor mount, V2 diffs in it obviously. But yeah, so we're ready to go. So shock wise, I have tried running this car without shocks, but it didn't like it. So I went back to running shocks, changed the shock mounting positions so the car can't bottom out and it can't squat. Power hobbies caps on the shocks with the bleed screws in them, and it feels a lot more stable with this current setup, so that's what I thought I'd stick with running forward. I do really like the scorched front cantilever arm kit that is not long brought out, so I may look at putting that on it after this season. I won't be making any major changes like that through the season. We'll just keep running it as it is, pushing on, and hopefully get over 180. The ultimate goal is the 808 class record at Arrma, which was 188.6 mile an hour, so I need to beat that by 1 mile an hour to take the record. I think this year for the 808 is going to be a good year. There's a lot of guys running them now. A couple of years ago there might have been 2 or 3 808 cars at the Arrma events, but now since Hobart's brought out the VTE2, it's sort of opened the game a bit, because now you've got a off-the-shelf 8-scale speedrunner based on a very proven chassis. But me being a bit of an Arrma fanboy, we'll be sticking with what we've got and running the Typhon. So yeah, that's the plan, that's the build. Happy to answer any questions about the car. So it's not your average Typhon, there are many like it, but this one's mine. So if you want to see how we get on with the car, you need to like and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. We'll try and do some live streams at the event, providing the signal is good enough, which sometimes it isn't. So obviously I will be getting plenty of footage, and hopefully we'll have a new PB with the car. So yeah, thanks for watching again. As always, I appreciate the support, you know, it means a lot. It's nice to get feedback from people, and yeah, wish me luck. Cheers for watching, see you next time.